Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. Look at that delicious plate. That is Monterey Chicken. I have not made that in such a long time. I have forgotten about it really, and I saw Fallon, I believe it was, on Moss Family TV make this, and I was like, yes, we are making that. So let's just dive into this. This is an easy recipe. Alright, so the ingredients. You need some delicious chicken for your base. You're going to top that with some barbecue sauce. You are going to top that with some shredded cheese. And then come the bacon bits, green onions, tomatoes. Yes, it is delicious. So I'm starting off here with this chicken. It was the actual chicken tenderloins. I had marinated those in some Italian dressing and honey mustard, and James grilled those up to perfection on the grill. I'm putting these in this little pie plate here because these are going to go in the oven to kind of get all of this melty on the top. So, barbecue sauce on top of the chicken. This is some freshly shredded Colby Jack cheese that's going on top, and you want to be generous with that cheese. It is amazing once it gets baked on there. Next, I'm coming in with the Kirkland big bag of bacon bits that I got at Costco. You, of course, can fry your own bacon, but I took the easy route. I wanted to continue using up that bag anyway. So after the bacon is on, then I have some fresh diced tomatoes, and you are supposed to, the recipe I think calls for green onions, but I did not have any. I wish I did. That would be wonderful, but I didn't. So topping off with these tomatoes, and these are going to go in the oven. Oh yeah, a little bit of parsley for color. And then this goes in the oven just to kind of bake everything on top. I'll have the whole recipe and the directions below for your bake time, etc. I had baked some potatoes in the oven. I just rubbed those with olive oil and some coarse salt on the outside. I had been in the mood for baked potatoes. So topping with some salt and pepper, some butter. Oh, there it is, out of the oven. Look at that. Oh my goodness, yes, so good. Now back to the baked potatoes. Some butter, and I did not have sour cream that night, so I used some of the Greek yogurt, and there it is. So I basically just used those tenders all together to be about one breast portion size. You could certainly use a boneless, skinless chicken breast. There it is. I had some fried squash on the side and the delicious chicken and baked potato. I'm telling you, this recipe is easy and the flavors just work well. You need to make this one for sure. Monterey Chicken. And this next night for dinner, we had cheese tortellini in this really yummy, creamy tomato sauce. The special ingredient for that sauce was ricotta cheese. So stay tuned. We're jumping right into this meal.
All right, this recipe is a super simple one, Jewel Nut recipe. This is just what I did tonight. I browned up a half a pound of ground beef and drained it. I put in a half a jar of Classico pasta sauce because I had a half a jar that needed to be used in the refrigerator, and I had half a container of ricotta cheese. So after my ground beef was fried up and drained, I put in the sauce and I let that simmer for about 20 minutes, and then I've just now stirred in the ricotta cheese, and then I'm using a half a bag of cheese tortellini because I happen to have half a bag of that left. So I'm going to put those in here and let them come to temperature. And that is what we are having for dinner tonight. Look how pretty these are. These are frozen cheese tortellini. I found these at Kroger in the freezer section. I already cooked these and drained them. And I actually put a little bit of Italian dressing on them. I did these earlier, and so they were already in the refrigerator ready to go. So I am going to stir these in. What a quick and easy meal. Just want to be gentle so these don't tear apart. They cook in like 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, the bag said, and that's what I did. I love these colors. They look very fallish. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid back on and let this stay warm until we are ready to dish it up. All right, and here is my bowl of pasta for dinner. No salad, no bread, no sides, just a big bowl of pasta. And that's gonna be plenty. So that's what's for dinner tonight. Look at these beautiful shrimp. They are so big. They're already peeled, but they do have the tail on. They are deveined. So I've had these in this colander with some cold water running over them to thaw them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just pinch off the tails and saute them up. And then I think I might chop them into a little bit smaller pieces. I am making shrimp fajitas. And I heard someone say that recently, I can't remember where. And I thought, you know what, these are bigger ones. So I might do that just so you don't pull out like a whole piece of shrimp when you go to get a bite. So I think I'm gonna do that as well after I saute them. But I'm gonna get them in the pan. Well, first I'm gonna chop up my peppers and onions. And this meal will come together really quick.
All right, here at the last, I'm going in with my kitchen scissors, very carefully not to touch the bottom of my non-stick pan, and I'm just going to clip these in half. I wanted to kind of see what size they cooked up to be, and I just decided half was going to be just right. So getting that all finished up here, and we are about ready to make our little shrimp fajitas. This smells so good. It's such a quick and easy meal, very delicious. There's some of our toppings that we're going to add to our little fajitas here. Got some cheese, of course. We got to put the cheese on there to make them extra good. And so these are the little street taco size tortillas. Frying these up in the pan really amped up the specialness of these fajitas. We really liked that. So here we are. Like I said, these are the small street taco size. So it doesn't take a whole lot of filling in these. These were amazing, delicious, quick. We loved it. Having Trader Joe's Mandarin orange chicken. I'll show you that in my air fryer in just a moment. We're trying these for the first time, the tempura shrimp with the soy dipping sauce, and here's what they look like. So that's pretty fun. These bake about 10 minutes in the oven, or if you want to do air fryer. However, I think this is our first time to have this. I don't think I've had it before. Maybe we have. I just don't think we have. And this says it cooks up on the package here. Let's see, ready in about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna pan fry this. Here is my Trader Joe's Mandarin orange chicken. It's done, it's in my air fryer. I could have done everything in my air fryer, but I don't wanna wait forever to do batches. So I just decided to do the orange chicken in this. In the oven, I've got some egg rolls, and I'm gonna put the tempura shrimp in at the halfway point. So they'll need 10 minutes, and these will need 10 minutes more. All right, here's my plate with the Mandarin orange chicken and the fried rice, the tempura shrimp, and an egg roll. And then we're also trying this for the first time. So this would probably be like our hibachi that we like to go to, I'm thinking. So I'm gonna try just a little bit of that. Yep, this is our yummy dinner for tonight. All right, at the beginning of October, I had a few ladies from our church over. I called it Pumpkins on the Porch. We sat out on the porch and had a great time of fellowship. We ate some delicious food, just enjoyed each other's company. And so I'm going to show you the dishes I made for that evening. All right, I knew I was going to make pumpkin bars, but I wanted something else to go along with it. So I found these sourdough nugget pretzels, and I decided to make dipped pretzels. So I'm going to use some almond bark here, and then I bought some sprinkles. I bought this little fun mix of orange, various sprinkles. The little round ones look like a pumpkin. And then I had some chocolate sprinkles that I decided to mix in with that. I just wanted something that would look really festive and fun. I love white chocolate dipped pretzels, sometimes I buy, Aldi has them kind of seasonally, and they are white chocolate dipped pretzels. They are so good. So I thought, okay, I'm going to kind of go for something like that. So I always follow the package instructions. I like to use the bark rather than the wafers, and so I just follow exactly what it says. And so it's like 30 seconds at a time. Usually it doesn't look like it's melted at all within the first 30 seconds, but you put it back in for the next, and then just stir until you get all the lumps out. It's very easy to use. That's what I always use when I'm dipping anything. So I just dipped it about halfway and then put the sprinkles on the end. And I was just really wanting something fun and festive. And so this fit the bill. It really was the perfect size, little bite-sized nibbler. They were delicious.
All right, and here is the final product. I used 3 of the bars of the white chocolate, and I probably had maybe about a tablespoon left, but I was reheating a couple of times, and I thought, okay, maybe not even a tablespoon, maybe about a teaspoon. So 3 little bars of chocolate did a whole lot of these little pretzel bites. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 20, 30. Wow. So yeah, that's quite a few. I'm just going to count them. I'm going to tell you how many there are. Okay, so I'm sure I miscounted a little bit, but I counted 94. So 3 blocks of chocolate and some sprinkles, and about 94 pretzels later, we've got this delicious fall snack that was really easy. And of course, any type of sprinkle you put on these is going to make it very holiday appropriate. So Christmas time, yeah, think of all the possibilities. Now, I don't particularly think I would use the sprinkles again that had the big ones, although I love them because they look like pumpkins. I would probably use them again. Let me take that back. But it's probably just the smaller sprinkles would be easier. But these did stick on fine. You just kind of roll them around a little bit. So yeah, I love them. These are adorable, and it's a really quick and easy. Well, it takes a little while, but it's easy, that's for sure. So yep, some white chocolate covered pretzels. And I also just made these pumpkin bars. I love this beautiful color that these turn out. And I will link the video below. It's an old one that I made on my channel. But I used to go to church with a lady who made these, and this recipe is really delicious. I've never tried another recipe because I like these so well. And now I'm getting ready to make the cream cheese frosting. Okay, I'm pretty sure the half has not been told about how much I absolutely adore maple. I love maple. And so yes, real maple syrup would work in this just fine. But I have just a little bit left in the bottom of a maple extract that I am trying to finish. And so I really super love that though, because it is very intense. It doesn't take very much. And look what a pretty color this turned out to be. So this is homemade cream cheese icing. It's a stick of butter, 8 ounces of cream cheese. You soften those. You put just a little bit of vanilla or whatever flavoring you want. I added the maple, and then you use 4 cups of powdered sugar, and it makes the most delectable icing ever. And so I am going to frost these pumpkin bars now with this homemade maple cream cheese icing. Okay, there we go. Those are completely cool. I do not have an offset spatula for frosting, so I like to just not move it around a whole lot if you don't have to, especially if you have a moist cake or a bar, because you don't want to pull off that top layer there and then see that in your icing. So just take your time, kind of evenly distribute. The color of this frosting is so beautiful. I'm going to just go back and smooth it all out and make it look pretty. All right, here we have it. I embrace imperfection around here, so this looks perfect in my book. Perfectly imperfect, and that's just about how I like it. All right, I think I'm gonna just do something a little extra here. I bought these sprinkles yesterday at Walmart. Oh my goodness, that one would be really pretty and elegant looking. Those are so pretty. I don't know, I think I'm gonna do this one and maybe just a little bit of this one. I just kind of want to amp it up and make them look a little bit more special. So I'm going to start off with this red first. Kind of a burgundy red. And it's got some flecks of gold in there. I don't want to go overboard. I just want to have a little coating to kind of make these a little special. They already are, but this will just take it over the top. Okay, those are so pretty. And then I think I'm gonna come back in. I don't know, I think that one might disappear. I'll try a little bit, but it's so close to the color of the icing. Yeah, I'm not gonna put much. It just gives it a little sparkle, which is pretty. All right, I think I'm gonna go in with this gold. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And I kind of think I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of those. All right, I'm calling it good. I've got these beautiful, beautiful pumpkin bars with the cream cheese maple icing and then some sprinkles on top just to make them a little more fun. I love it. This is gonna be perfect.
And here's all the yummy food that we had. I made the hot Italian sausage dip that I showed on my channel. I made that as part of Fall Food Friday. I will link the recipe below. You definitely need to make that. It's so good. I've made it several times since. Served that with some bread that I had baked up in the oven. I have an Italian chopped salad there. That was really tasty. And then of course the pumpkin bars and the pretzel bites. Just a simple little appetizer set here that we really enjoyed. I'm sitting out on the porch. I need to show you my porch. I need to show you all my pumpkins. They have just been such a favorite this season. But yeah, that's what I pulled together. Look below for all of the recipes that we've had in this particular video. All the recipes will be there, or links to recipes. Thank you so much for watching another What's for Dinner. Every time you come back to my channel, it means a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel and being part of our YouTube family. All right, until the next time, guys. Bye-bye.